Learn this ways to correct your wife without hurting her feelings. 1. Lower your voice. Don't shout at her, she is not your child. You can correct, yes, but why shouting? 2. Do it in love. Correction should be done in love. If done in any other way, it turns to criticism and condemnation. 3. Don't criticize. Stop criticizing her, rather correct in love. Most will say it's constructive criticism. But truly, it means disapproval by pointing out errors and mistakes. Correction is the act of offering better options to mistakes. Correction and criticism are never the same. For example, husband A says, "What manner of food is this? Is this popcorn or fried rice? How I wish I marry a more sensible wife with better home training, who can cook better." While husband B says, "Sweetheart, this rice is too salty and dry, unlike the one you did yesterday. I think salt should be reduced any other time because of our health." Husband A criticized while husband B corrected his wife in love, so stop criticize your wife. 4. Praise her for what is right. It will be wrong to correct when it's not well done, when you don't praise when it's well done. Form the habit of praising and appreciating your wife for good deeds. 5. Don't do it before your children. Avoid correcting your wife in the presence of your children. Incessant correction of your wife before your children will make them disrespect her. 6. Don't correct her in the public. Avoid correcting your wife in the public, it does not show you as a gentleman, and will affect her self-esteem. 7. Avoid correction in anger. Stop correcting your wife in anger, shouting, ranting, beating and making trouble. Real men don't do that. 8. Don't compare her with any other woman. In your thought of correcting her, you might have been comparing her with other women. Don't you see what your friend is doing? Can't you learn from our neighbor's wife? And so. 9. Avoid referring to old issues. Avoid referring to issues discussed and settled. Stick to the present issue. Discuss like adults and move on. 10. Don't attack her womanhood. And you call yourself a woman. Virtuous women don't behave like this. You better change before I change you. This is very wrong. Don't do it. 11. Don't attack her dignity. You don't behave like someone with sense. Do you think at all? And you said you went to school. I doubt it. This is very wrong. You also are not talking like someone that passed through a college. 12. Do it in time of peace. Most husbands do want to correct in the heat of anger, at the height of misunderstanding, when temper has already hit the roof. That is not the best time to correct. It will yield little or no result. 13. Give a helping hand. The best way to correct is to lead by example. Step into the kitchen to give a helping hand. Don't just sit in the front of the television correcting what goes on in the kitchen. Wives are doing a great job. Appreciate yours and support her to be better wife and mother. If you expect your wife to be an angel in your life, then you should first create a heaven for her.